Good evening, and thank you for joining me for Taztastic Tuesdays. And to everyone out there, happy International Women's Day. And speaking of women, let's get into something. I know there's been a hot topic buzzing all over the place between two very well-known, high-profile TikTok creators. But I don't want to talk about the specifics of that debacle because we still don't know the specifics. But I do want to talk about how white women's tears are weaponized, how it's blinding, and how it's deafening. I say it's blinding because no matter how much fact and things come out to contradict their stories, their claims, there will always be droves of people to stand behind them. They will lose little to no support. And it's deafening because even when people present you with the facts with evidence, when it comes to white women, nobody looks at it. They will continue to find a way to spin her original narrative, no matter how much mental and emotional gymnastics they have to do. They will become triggered because of things that have happened to them in their past, but they will push that to the inner depths of themselves just to be able to, quote unquote, have her back. White women's tears have cost people jobs, cost people lives, cost people livelihood, cost people marriages. And white women's tears have more recently been accompanied by other white women proclaiming, "We don't claim her," as if that's doing something. You don't get to exile her. You don't get to allow her to continue to roam this earth unchecked, believing that people are just haters. White women especially are the biggest proponents of telling black people, especially black women, to check their community, to check their own. But when it comes time to check their own, there's two responses. We don't claim her, or I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you my platform. I don't owe you my voice. I don't have to speak up on everything. I'm going through a lot right now. Newsflash, white women. Black women are born going through a lot of things. Black women are born with the expectation and the acceptance that we will never get a day off. The safe spaces we try to create for ourselves, you feel entitled to them and you're constantly trying to crash them. And if we do not allow you entrance, since you do not understand boundaries or definitions, you call it racism or reverse racism. And I truly hate the term reverse racism because if you look at the definitions of the two words that you're putting together, reverse racism would mean that racism ended. There would be no prejudice. There would be no bias. There would be no power structure. But I digress. It's a conversation for another day. But over the past week, I have watched how white women's tears have taken people that I thought were incredibly intelligent and that are by their own right intelligent, that were able to set emotion to the side and look at things objectively, to be neutral in a situation and just break things down. They were not able to because it was a white woman behind those tears. It does not matter how illogical the story is that comes out of a white woman's mouth. Soon as those tears are activated, everyone has been conditioned to save her, to believe her, to protect her. And if those tears are aimed at a member of the BIPOC community, good luck finding redemption. And light speed being protected from death. But ask yourself, when you witness white women tears, do you start playing mental gymnastics? Or do you start breaking it down as if it were black or brown women's tears? But hey, as I say, what do I know? Till next time, each one teach one, each one reach one.